Welcome to the Backpack Family YouTube channel. I am Jonathan, and in today's episode, Kelly, the kids, and I head towards Seward, Alaska to seek out some coastal camping. Once we get to Seward, we're going to check out the local grocery store and look at prices as we grab our dinner and breakfast. We're going to do some beach walking where we seek out wildlife. And Grant's even going to take a stab at cooking dinner. It's going to be a great episode, everybody. Let's get started. Welcome to Seward, Alaska. One of our favorite places in Alaska. It's just so fun. It's right on the ocean. And we are going to do some coastline camping. Yeah, bud?
Yeah, some coastal camping. Sea lion.
We did see a sea lion. So we're right on the water. There's all types of marine life. The Seward Sea Life Center is here, of course. But before we go and get set up for camping and really maybe our last tent top camping experience for the season.
Yep, this is it.
It's getting colder.
It's getting cold.
We do need to grab some groceries, some dinner. So we're heading into the main grocery store, Safeway, to grab some stuff.
Yep.
All right, everybody. First stop here is this new section that I've never seen before in an Alaska grocery store. Check this out, guys. It's like a pick 4 for $24.99. This is like some good-looking meals. What do you have here, Granite?
I think I might get the chicken breast bites.
Sweet.
Yeah.
For $8.11, but if you get 4 of them, it's going to be 24 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? So we'll go chicken. Cedar, what are you finding?
I found some like steak bites with a ranch seasoning.
Okay, $8.79. Let's get at least 2 of these steak bites. Yeah. In fact, what else do we have? So we've got pork, chicken. We've got like fajitas. I'm gonna do steak as well. That's awesome. So we're gonna go 3 steaks and some chicken. What do you guys want to go with the meats?
Rice.
Some rice? Okay, I bet they have like that pre-cooked rice in a bag. Should we go find that?
Yeah.
All right, cool, awesome.
Someone recommended the cilantro lime, so I'm gonna get the cilantro lime, and it's 2 for $6. So we're gonna put in some butter garlic too.
Butter garlic and
So, yeah.
cilantro rice sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All right, black beans. I'm making black bean burgers tonight, so this is $1.49. All right, everything bagel hummus. Sounds delicious. I've never had that flavor, but this is $4.99.
So we got some eggs and they're $3.99.
Nice for a dozen. So to go along with breakfast, I found these pork sausages. They're fully cooked, so I think it'll be a pretty easy cooking process. We're gonna get these as well. What'd you find, big dog?
Bananas, they're not green.
Hey, those are the perfect bananas. Nice job. Okay, what do you got there, bud?
It's a molten chocolate chips for pancakes. Whoa, look at the pretzels.
Yeah, so cool.
Why are they
$4.99.
pancakes?
All right, guys, so we are at the waterfront park area. Now, in the summertime peak season, you'll never see available spots, but you come here a little bit more towards winter and check it out. There's only one guy parked in that parking lot. All these campsites are available. So I'm thinking to support coastal camping, we're gonna check out this spot. There's a playground. Actually, let's start by the playground.
Okay, let's see what's there.
So there's a kids playground down here that we can check out, but I mean, you can see nobody at all at these spots. That is awesome. Right on the water. So I believe it's an online booking. There's a website somewhere. We'll have to check that out, but there is all types of great spots. We're gonna go closer to the playground, see what we can find there. All right, Cal, I'm seeing a couple of RVs up here, but these have, I think, the best views because you get the whole ocean. So want to head over here?
Definitely.
Okay, and as I'm
the coastal camping.
the coastal camping experience.
Yep.
And if I look really well, yes, okay, I see one with a fire ring. So it looks like all the fire rings are across the little trail, except for this one right here. Let's see what spot this is. This is spot 471, and it has its own little fire ring. All right, so we're gonna at least park here, try to make the reservation. Some kind of tour boats coming out. Why don't we park, get set up, make the reservation, and maybe either head to the playground, although it is raining a little bit, or we could go check out some boats.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
All right,
let's do that.
Oh, guys, this is such a cool place in Seward. I can see, I think we're gonna park and explore a little bit. Okay, so I can see the ocean up ahead. all these connexes, but then there's all these boats over here. So I think we're gonna walk around,
We want to check out the boats.
see what's what. But this is just like some big old gravel pad that we're on now. But I can't see a car up there, so I you know, let's just go up there, Kelsey, what it's all about.
Okay, check out the ocean.
Check out the ocean. It looks like beach to me. All right, so we have parked. We're approaching this little salmon, baby salmon area. Now, this would be the wrong time for baby salmon. What you say, Cal?
Yeah, this is the end of the cycle.
Yeah, so we'll see what we can see. But I did want to point out a little bit how we're dressed. We're sort of a motley crew. So I've got a rain jacket, at least some synthetic pants this time, in my water boots. Cedar's got on her snow boots, track pants, rain jacket. Granted, he got on your water boots, cotton pants,
Yep.
rain jacket. Kelly, your rain jacket, jeans. Forrest's rain boots, pajama bottoms, flannel, and a cute little umbrella. So we have quite the motley crew.
Yeah,
I
but
say.
we do have layers. We have a whole duffel bag
we're
of
good, and the car's right there, and it's not raining right this very second.
Yeah.
So this says, yeah, baby salmon live here, but boy, I'm not seeing any sort of. Oh, there might be some. No, I was gonna say salmon carcasses, but I don't know what that is down there. Yeah, it's beautiful though. You're right in the middle of this industrial park. You can see all like the machinery going on, all these boats over here.
Check it out. There are so many jellyfish.
Oh my goodness.
So the waves must have come up and dropped them here, and then they'll get swept back out later.
Yeah, so
Some over there.
yeah, look here. There's a whole right here, Cedar. Come check this out. There's a whole jellyfish run. Yeah, that is a cool one. Look at that one. Nice eye, Granite. Oh man, there's another one right there too.
Mommy, look at that one.
There's jellyfish everywhere around
The
here.
white and one.
Are so big.
Mom, look at the
I don't
white.
think. Can you touch the tops? At least
can.
for on Finding Nemo,
Very cool.
they
Some
taught
of them
me.
You can touch, and some you can't. Well, yeah, Nemo, they could bounce off the top.
Wait, Dad, don't touch it.
Ah! No, it's okay.
What did they feel like?
Squishy. It feels like jelly. But don't touch the. I don't actually see stingers.
Hey.
Forrest, you want to touch it?
Ew.
You guys,
Oh, whoa.
1, 2, 3, got it.
Check those photos out on Instagram. Kelly's growing that to over 11,000, so pretty good there. Oh, guys, look at this one.
Wow, that
Look
one
at
is
the colors
so
on this one. It's
compared
kind of
to
like
my
the
hand.
black. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
big.
Oh, it got me.
Just don't touch the tail part.
What is that?
It's kelp.
At least I think so. I think it's
Yeah,
kelp.
it's kelp.
Oh, yeah, slimy. You touch it first.
Is this easy?
Kind of slimy. Here, I got you. Nice.
Wait, the jellyfish
It's not much.
can breathe out of water?
I don't really have lungs. I don't really know what they do.
Wait, how do you know if they're dead or alive?
I don't know. Look alive to me, though. Any treasures over here, Cal?
Oh, these rocks are slippery.
Oh, more jellyfish. Whoa, look at that jellyfish.
This one's pretty.
That one's like mega clear.
Whoa, that's like a raindrop.
Yeah. You got this bad boy. Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, so way at the end here is a cormorant. It's a kind of a diving bird. It's black and flapping its wings, but the rocks are covered in this green slime. It's super slippery, kind of like an ice skating rink. You think anyone's gonna slip, Granite?
Yep.
It looks like glass. Oh, weird. No, those clear jellyfish look like glass.
Wait, can I touch it?
Yeah,
Wait, where do I touch it?
just the top.
They do look like glass. Some jellyfish
Cool.
can look like eggs.
Yeah, you want to touch that one for us?
No.
See there? You see that tide pool? Let's go check that out. So these tide pools are all the salt water that gets stuck in these rocks at low tide. Let's see if there's any creatures in here. Sometimes crabs, sometimes fish. Who's to say? Oh,
There's like shells.
oh, little clams. Oh yeah. Oh, they're empty. So I wonder if a harbor seal got them.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch like. Oh, whoa, there's a bunch in the water.
Oh, see all these shells.
Can I step on them?
Well, no, but you can touch them with your finger.
That's cool.
You want to touch them?
Well, Granite. Whew. I was just gonna say, look at all the shells by you, bud.
Ew.
But you
This
got
fish slimy.
So cool.
What is slimy?
Oh, there's shells over all this blackish shells. Wow, thousands.
Right here. That is so cool.
Hundreds of thousands. All right, we did spot some fish, maybe about 2 inches long, kind of swimming around these tide pools.
And they're
There's
really
a
cool.
shell. Let's see if we can get that shell. Rah, it's so cold. Oh, does it have an inhabitant? I don't think so. Well, it's empty.
Oh, it's
What do you
empty.
think? How's that empty?
It's hard to tell. They're really
Very
good at
good.
being secretive. Yeah, it does look
That's it.
empty.
Cool.
You can leave it for another critter to live in.
This is true. Kind of cool.
Why?
Because this is his home.
It's not his home.
It is this room.
All right, we got a sea lion just off the 12 o'clock. Oh, he just ducked down.
Well, if it comes to attack us, you've got bear spray.
Well, you know, I think we can outrun him.
Oh, that's true.
Just not in the water. He totally smashes up. There he is. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, it could be. There goes our sneak attack on the seagulls.
Let's see what they were doing.
Yeah, let's see what they're up to. I wonder if there's some kind of like fish bones over here or something.
What are they doing?
Yeah, more jellyfish. Starting to rain again.
Eating the jellyfish.
Yeah. That's so pretty out here. You think, Cedar? So you've got the city of Seward across the bay. And I do believe Mount Marathon's right over here, which is a big race that people can run up on 4th of July weekend.
Wait up for me.
We're waiting for you, buddy.
Really? Seagulls.
They all swam off.
Get the seagulls out. Scare them away, Daddy.
All right, they're all right over here. I don't see any sort of fish or anything. Cool. So those two boats right there, the Kenai Fjords. You guys have been on those boats.
When you were baby.
Yeah, in fact, my parents, when they came to Alaska when Granite was born, we did a whale watching tour off of those two boats.
It's so fun.
It is,
It's so
so-
fun to be on the ocean. It feels so good to be back here
Yeah,
and to be on the beaches, on the ocean, and it's a different feel from like Florida Keys ocean or
totally.
yeah.
Totally.
But it's cool. It smells like salt. It smells salty, and there's seaweed and jellyfish.
Yeah, this is so cool. So this is like the whole boat. It says authorized personnel only, so unfortunately we can't drive back there, but this is where they must park all the boats for the winter.
Prep them for the winter.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Put them up, I guess.
All right, guys, check out this spot. So we're gonna open up the rooftop tent. Kids are gonna sleep in the back. Picnic table, fire ring, and then the ocean.
The ocean, coastal camping.
Coastal camping at its best.
At its
Yeah,
best.
I got a whole trail down here, Cal.
Trail access.
Tide pool.
Yeah, there might be tide pool. I think it's coming in. So you've got all these old. It must be an old dock down there. So why don't you guys walk down there, Cal? I'm going to just get a little bit of prep work and for sitting in the truck. I'll try to meet you guys down there.
Sounds good. Do you guys remember coming to this beach when you were little
No.
Yes.
and it was snowing
Oh,
and it was
we had our
cold
hands in it, right?
and you were trying to catch rocks? It's been quite a few years. That was what was that? December of 2020 we came out here and we made a video. It's like in the early days and the kids were really young, but it was cool to be out here on the ocean in the snow. Look at the seaweed. The rain has finally stopped, which is great. And if it clears up tonight, I'm gonna set my alarm for like 1 a.m. and see if the northern lights are out. But right now it's like super cloudy, but there is some blue sky in here and a little bit here and a little bit over there. So hopefully we can get some good shots of the northern lights tonight. They were out last night. I could see them from our kitchen window at about 1 a.m. and they were kind of mild and green, and they were streaking up, like up and down and kind of shifting sideways a little bit, but mostly up and down. And it's cool because the way our kitchen window faces north, and so I get a nice big view just of like the mountain line, and then the northern lights. I can look right above that for the northern lights, so that's pretty cool. I think it might be dangerous to walk on all these slippery rocks and film at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to do a very good job of this. Here, check this out though. This must have been some kind of old dock at some point. You can see the seaweeds all grown up over these posts, and there's barnacles. It's nice to hear the sound of the ocean on the rocks. It's peaceful. Just kind of comes in, comes out. Look at, I got some ravens right there. There they go. Oh yes, check it out. The tent is being set up. How's it going over here?
It's great. Basically, so Forrest didn't want to get out of the car, and I felt bad like leaving him, so I just been here. I got the tent open all the way. It's got to put out the window awnings over here, Cal.
Oh yeah.
Dinner is kind of situated, and I think it's about time to start thinking about cooking. It's about 7 o'clock, so about dinner time, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think I was trying to check. I think sunset is around 7:30.
Oh, perfect.
Which sunset can take a long time,
Yeah,
but yeah, it'll start to slowly get darker now.
Okay, well, let me bust out these awnings, and then we can start dinner.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Granite, question.
Yeah.
Here, face this way for a minute. What do you think the temperature is right now?
Probably 30.
30 degrees, Cedar?
30
What do you
degrees.
think? By the feel of your hands, what is the temperature out here?
Maybe like 34.
Can you see your breath?
A little bit.
A little bit. So maybe
Like I'm cold, but I'm not super cold.
maybe 36.
I'm going to
36.
guess 46. 46.
46. So we're gonna come over here. We got some thermometers,
Oh,
and this one says
that's right.
it is about, no, it's like 48 or 49.
That was the first
So it's not too cold. It's the high 40s right now, which is, you know, colder than Florida, but it's not frosty. There was frost at the house the other day when we woke up. Actually, most of this week there's been frost, a little thin layer of frost on the porch every morning. So it is getting colder, but that's why we want to do this trip right now with this tent before it starts to snow. Okay, let's go check in on Forrest. I'm not sure what's going on in there. Forrest, where are you?
I'm in the bed, Steve.
What are you doing in here?
Inside the car, in the house right here.
You want to sleep in this part by yourself?
Yeah. No, wait. Granny and Tito.
Oh, I think they're gonna sleep in the back. Okay, here's our duffel bag of clothes, like layers. That's like our poofy jackets, our rain jackets, our gloves, our hats, our hand warmers. Yep, Forrest is hiding out in the car for a little bit.
So the nicest guy just came over from this little camper over here. He was up here on a fishing charter out of Utah and was super successful, but he's heading back to Salt Lake City tomorrow. So he's like, he brought over all this wood and a green propane tank canister. So big thank you to that guy. And so while Kelly is getting her black bean prep, the kids are rearranging some furniture here. We do have chairs finally. And I think I'm gonna get a fire going, even though we're in between rain.
We're in between rain, so we gotta get it going.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get the fire going. Forrest, let me see that big hat of yours, big boy. That's so cool. Look at that. All those Alaska sled dogs. I think Nana might have got that for you. Here you go. Pop that on your head, dude. Yeah, what a stud.
Oh, that birch is gonna burn nice.
Yeah, I think so, Cal.
Forrest, remember the rule? If you stick it in the fire, it goes into the fire. You can't bring it back out, okay? Okay, so I found this super easy black bean burger recipe, and it's basically just black beans, breadcrumbs, and a bunch of flaxseed. So I'm doing a flaxseed instead of egg. So I'll make a flaxseed egg, which is just ground up flaxseed. I gotta add water to it. It will kind of make like a gooey consistency, and that's gonna be the binder. I think it's 3 to 1. Let's hope that's right. Shaking up my flaxseed egg, and then really it's just the beans. I have to mush those up, and of course I don't have my potato masher. It's still in my shipment that is not here yet. Our shipment from Indonesia is still halfway around the world. We're waiting for it. In here I pre-made all this. I measured out all the spices so I don't have to bring everything, but it was like cumin and smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and I think a little bit of black pepper. So I'm gonna put all those seasonings with this flaxseed egg. Once it sets, I'm gonna mush those beans up and then add a cup of breadcrumbs with it, and then I'm just gonna make some patties and fry them up, and that should be simple, super easy black bean, vegetarian black bean burger. And yeah. I'm excited and I'm hungry, and it's already what time is it? Anybody have a
Jeez, it's like 7:20 now.
7:20. So, and then they're gonna get their steaks going. So, yeah, I'm gonna jump right in here and mix this all together. Well, Granite, what are you working on over there?
Right now I'm gonna make my chicken bites for my rice, because the chicken is gonna take a little bit longer than the steak, because chicken will need well done, while steak we could do like medium rare. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the chicken, and yeah.
All right, man. Let's throw it in the frying pan, and it shouldn't take too long.
Because it's already seasoned and all
yeah,
that.
That's perfect.
Okay, so you just got out of the pan. Now we're just gonna break it up into the bite sizes, and then we're gonna just like cook it.
Expect that to take about 10 minutes, Grant. 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. All right, let's check in with Cedar and Forrest. Hey, Cedar.
Yeah?
What book are you reading there?
I'm reading Wings of Fire graphic novel.
Oh, excellent. What book are you on?
This is book 6, but I'm actually trying to find book 5, but it's out in the library, so I'm just...
Oh, kind of bumping ahead a little.
Yeah.
That's okay. No problem. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then when it comes out, I'm probably just going to, even if I'm not finished with this book, I'm just going to bump back up.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, I think you're on the wait list at the library.
Yes, I am.
Cool. I hope it comes up soon. Cedar, would you recommend it for other 5th graders?
Yes.
They're good times?
Yeah.
All right, so while those guys are cooking, check out that skyline. That's just gorgeous. Can't beat ocean living, Cal.
No, I love the ocean.
Yeah.
It's so cold and chilly, but it smells salty. It smells damp and clean, and it's just everywhere you look is beautiful.
I'm so thrilled we saw that sea lion.
Yeah.
That was so cool. Big. Yeah.
We saw one over here and one over there.
Yep,
That
yep.
was really cool.
Yeah, it
And
is
the
awesome.
jellyfish,
So many jellyfish.
that was a surprise.
Just gorgeous. Yeah, what's up, bud?
Jellyfish is scared me.
Oh, the jellyfish scared ya? Yeah, man, I believe ya. It should be 165. Oh, it's getting there. It's about 145 degrees right now. We're trying to push, obviously, the chicken to about 165.
Yeah, so it's getting there.
About 135 there. So yeah, a little bit. Just keep stirring it. Kelly, you gonna set your patties?
Yep, hands are washed, and I'm gonna roll them into little patties and fry them up. I think.
Smash away. That'll be good. Again, we have links in the description to all of these camping items. So it's certainly a way, if you're interested in collecting your own gear, that you can support our channel. One of our favorites, of course, are these Mueller pans. Man, the chicken smells so good.
Yeah. Yeah, that smells really good.
So Grant, that's what Forrest said. I smell chicken.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be hot funny.
So just about done here, 170. Yeah, that's where you want to be. So Grant, I bet these are done.
Okay. Should I pour them into the bowl?
Let's give it another half a minute. Let me get this Big Cat piece.
Yep.
Oh, 174. Yeah, I think these are done, dude.
Yeah.
All right, Cal, your patties looking good.
Patties, Going on.
You should go big boys because they got these are called giant potato burgers.
Potato buns?
Yeah, potato buns. They look kind of nice, didn't they?
Yeah. Wash my hands, I don't want to touch it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of like let them kind of fry and harden up a little bit. I think maybe the breadcrumbs help too because it soaks up some of those bean juices. Be careful you're shaking it all over.
And you can use that spatula. The steak bites are done. They're more stewed, which should still be quite delicious. That's coming along quite nicely, Granite.
Yep. Just breaking up the cold chunks.
All right, guys, it is time for Forrest and a hot dog. We are gonna do the old s'mores stick with a hot dog on it. He's gonna cook it over in the fire. Forrest, you ready for this?
Yep.
All right, so we are in the process of working on getting better lights for us. We're not using our phone lights all the time, but I think there's just enough light to make this look okay. But we got Forrest these big Seattle Mariner beef franks. So I think he's gonna enjoy it. Look at the size of those hot dogs. That's gonna be right up his alley. All right, we got a hot dog roaster right over here. Nice job, Forrest.
All right, first taste of the burger. I put some mustard and ketchup on it. Black bean burger. Are you here with me?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Bye, Mommy.
It has a little tiny crispy crust on it from frying it in the olive oil, and perfect flavor with the cumin and the smoked paprika and the garlic and the onion powder. So yeah, I'm gonna dig in. I have 2 of these to finish. Okay, what are you eating over there?
Okay, so I ripped up all my chicken steak, mixed it in the bowl with the rice, and I got a secret ingredient, which is the classic sambal ball.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, this is gonna spice things up and it's gonna be really good.
Indonesian spice for us, right?
Yeah, so once I mix the hot sauce in, I'll give a food review. The sambal gives it a nice little spice on the tongue, so that's really good. And the chicken was cooked perfectly. It was well done, and you can definitely taste like the kind of charred flavor, which is really good. And the seasoning that they put on it, it's nice and salty. And the rice is really good. It's got like a little like kind of tart flavor to it. It is really outstanding. And now time the steak. The steak, rice, and sambal taste just like the chicken, but the steak's a little bit more like tender, kind of a little bit chewy. It's really good, and I would highly recommend this.
How's it going, buddy?
Good.
How's your hot dog hamburger? Hamburger hot dog, what is that?
There's 2 hot dogs because Daddy gutted it.
Oh, nice. And then you put them on the bun to keep your hands nice and clean. I can't even see your eyes. All I can see is this huge hot dog bun and your mouth. All right, you enjoy that, and we're gonna keep eating.
Okay.
All right, everybody, I am going to scoop myself up some of this beef. I heard Granite give it a pretty good description. Looking forward to some of that savory spices. I'll even grab a little of the chicken, but all in all, I think we're gonna spend a little bit of time knocking out dinner, trying to rebuild that fire, and guys, we'll see you here in just a little bit. Guys, how's the reading coming along?
Good.
Good times. All right. Kelly, how you doing?
Good. I almost hate to interrupt this moment, but I've got some dessert. I made the
What are
pumpkin cookies from the pumpkin mix that we got at Costco in a previous video.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been busy baking, and I use that same recipe, and we have some pumpkin cookies. Would anyone like a pumpkin cookie?
Me. I'm first.
You're first?
Yeah,
Oh,
I want
wow.
this one.
Of course.
I want the first one, that one.
Okay, the big one.
Forrest, your first pumpkin cookie of the year.
Woohoo!
Tis the season, really, you
It's
guys.
the season. I'm gonna try and do a million pumpkin things
Yeah.
to celebrate the month.
All right, what's the verdict, Granite?
It's pretty good. I like it.
Pumpkalicious?
Yes, pumpkalicious.
Mm.
Definitely taste
Pumpkalicious.
the pumpkin.
Can you actually smell the nutmeg and the allspice?
Yeah, it smells great. Cool. All right, guys, we are going to sit back, relax, do some reading, enjoy the little desserts,
Yeah.
and slowly but surely start thinking about bedtime, as it is just past 9 o'clock.
Woo!
Teeth brushing time.
Teeth brushing time. This is Forrest. Spider-Man toothpaste.
All right, guys, is everyone ready for bed?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, let's just do a last temperature check here. So it is about 43 degrees. So not, you know, it's gonna get colder for sure, but that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys snug as a bug?
Yes.
Sleeping bags, 2 comforters, pillows, smushmallows. Whoops, there's the light. Okay, all good?
Yes.
All right, good night, guys. Love you.
Blankets.
Blankets.
And
Hats.
Yay, you're set. All right, guys, see you in the morning. Good night. Good night, love you. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got hot hands. You want hot hands?
I have some.
Oh, you got Granny. You want a pair?
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Okay, here, I'll set them here, just in case you change your mind. Now, they're sealed. Remember, to work them, you have to open them up from the plastic.
Okay.
Okay, good night. Love you. Okay, bye. All right, how's it going in here, Cal?
getting settled.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, here, let me hand you the camera.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Jeez. It's like just starting to rain.
Oh, okay.
It's like sprinkling. I wouldn't say even starting, just a little drippage.
Well, I tell you, that timing is perfect.
It's a great little spot, you know, here in the city.
It's a quiet little town. Like,
Yeah.
it's not noisy. No
No,
one's
42.
riding around on a big, loud cars at night.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, again, this is by far like off season
Yeah.
compared to like peak season, so that's probably something to do with it.
Oh, that is down to
But-
40, huh?
Yeah, it's getting there. So yeah, anyway, this is the
The luxury.
yeah, it's the Lux it's the Lux overlanding tent for sure by Top Oak. And if you use the promo code BPF, you'll get 10%. So if you're interested in the overlanding scene, we've slept in this from basically Illinois up to Alaska, and I
Yeah.
love it.
It's been great. It's so comfortable and it's very roomy, so
Yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah.
I know that we're gonna have to start like taking turns with the kids in here, but I think this is kind of ending. This is towards the end of our
Limit. I
yeah,
think,
because
in
we
here.
don't have a diesel heater or anything in here to keep warm. We just have our bags, which so far is fine.
Yeah,
It's
my
40
bag's like
degrees, we're good.
my bag's at 20, and we don't really have like appropriate hardcore Alaska winter bags, so we're really trying to
Mine's
think
at
about
15.
yeah.
So
just-
all the sleeping bags are rated, so you can kind of tell what's our limit. And I would say if it says like 15 on it, it's probably good at 25.
Yeah.
If probably stretch it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. So as it starts to get colder, we'll have to kind of think about our strategy. We do have a few ideas. I mean, we still have our Alaska travel trailer with the Bags Pack Family promo that we picked up. That was a lot of fun.
That was so fun. And you guys gave us a lot of hints and stuff of what to do with it.
yeah.
It's empty right now. There's nothing inside.
So yeah, we're just kind of brainstorming. But either way, the weather is getting colder, but right now it's okay. So
Yeah.
low 40s to high 30s.
Yep.
And we are going to snuggle in, and guys, we'll see you for breakfast. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day at Seward. What do you think, Cal? Look at that. Sun's coming up.
Pretty. The sky's clear.
Had that big boat coming in
Big
earlier.
boat came by,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
Every time, I kind of consider myself a mountain person, but every time I come to the ocean, then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm an ocean person. But Seward has both, so I don't
Yeah, I
know.
was going to say, win-win.
It's a win-win here.
So we are dealing with a little bit of a windy morning, so we're kind of flipping the cooking arrangement. We've got the wind guards up. It shouldn't affect cooking too much, but you noticed last night when the wind started that it was like really slowing the cooking process down. So we'll play with this configuration and see, but first things first, we still got the old instant coffee. This thing seems to never die. We bought that in Indiana.
Yeah,
Yeah, at the Indiana Walmart from the road trip from Florida to Alaska, and I still got it.
More than half.
Still
full
got it.
still.
Yeah, it just keeps on going. Instant coffee. So anyway, we will set up. We'll get some water boiled. Kids are still sleeping. It's just past 8 a.m. And start thinking about breakfast. And Cal, what do you got going on for breakfast? You want to talk about that now, or keep it a surprise for later?
Let's do a surprise.
Okay,
Drink
all right.
coffee.
Yummy breakfast coming up.
Oh, we almost had a crisis. I could only find 2 out of the 3 hot chocolates.
Phew.
That would have been a disaster for the kids.
A lot of tears. A lot of tears.
Woo, all right, the water's finally done.
It's the wind. The wind is just kind of pushing that heat right over.
The wind and the canister is pretty chilly, and it's isobutane. It takes a little bit longer on the colder days to warm it up.
So I checked the thermometer last night, Cal. I don't know.
Yeah.
At some point I woke up and just kind of shined my phone light at it. It was down to, is it like 37, 38 approximately? So it got a little nippy. Not the coldest it's going to get by any stretch, but it was kind of cold.
No, I do have to tell you, I had to break out the toe warmers. The air was warm. My sleeping bag and all my stuff was warm, but what we were laying on, the bedding felt cold to me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't like warm up and actually, yeah, thanks for, you could for anyone. Stir it all up. Cedar's awake now.
Cedar, how did you sleep last night?
Good.
Were you cold at all?
Only once.
Okay. You had a lot of layers in there. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the hot chocolate will definitely warm you up on this windy morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, so we'll get the other kids their chocolate now.
Alrighty, yum yum. Let's check in with them, by the way.
Hey, Daddy, look at the doggy.
Oh, is there a little friend? Where's a little friend?
I found it.
All right, Forrest, how'd you sleep last night, Mr. Banana Boy?
Good.
Yeah, were you cold at all? Or were you okay?
I was okay. I was warm. I had a good night sleep.
You had a good night's sleep? How was your hat? Did you wear your hat on your head?
Oh, no, I was just laying on it with my neck on side, on of it because it was just right here and my neck was just laying on it.
Oh, you use it as like a little neck warmer. That's pretty smart. And Greta, how about you, bud? Were you cold or you did okay?
I did okay.
You're usually warm. Oh, okay. It's pushing some on. The temperatures got down to about 37, 38. So it's you know. It'll get colder by far, but I think, yeah, this is kind of one of the last hurrahs with the old
That's what we were
tent
thinking.
truck.
30s,
What are we gonna
30 degrees. Once it hits the 30s, that's kind of where we're, gear-wise, that's where we kind of
Tap out with
tap
the
out.
gear we
We could
currently
probably
have.
push it a little bit, but
Yeah.
all of our sleeping bags are about those 15 to 20 degrees. The kids, I think, 2 of the kids are 30, so.
Yeah, so Cedar, the tent, that's a good question. What are we gonna do with the tent? Well, we gotta get it off the truck. That'll be a Wednesday video. So you might be noticing our pattern. It's sort of the Saturdays are the adventure stuff.
Look it's on the friend.
There's a pigeon.
Oh, there is a pigeon.
Yeah.
And Wednesdays are kind of like the daily view into our lives. But either way, at some point this thing's coming off.
Yep.
Probably gonna store it in our garage, Cedar.
Okay.
And everyone got their hot chocolate? Are you guys just gonna stay snuggled up for the time being and Mom and I will get breakfast going?
Yeah.
Cool.
Breakfast, we're having pumpkin pancakes.
Whoop, whoop.
Sticking with my theme.
Hey, it's the time of year.
One thing, like living overseas when you kind of live near the equator, you don't really have like a fall. You don't have like the changing of the leaves. You don't have the pumpkin lattes, and so you don't really have the pumpkin spice or the pumpkin candles unless you bring them in. So or travel with them. So if you saw in the other video, I got the Costco Krusteaz pumpkin mix stuff, and on the back of it, you can make muffins, cookies, banana or pumpkin bread, and pancakes. So I wrote down the recipe for myself on the bag, brought all the little ingredients, a little bit of flour, a little bit of milk, and 1 egg. That's it. So I'm gonna whip this up and get some pumpkin pancakes going.
So pumpkin pancakes to go with that. We're also gonna cook some of these sausages. These are the ones I grabbed at that Safeway yesterday. So Andeville smoked sausage. I don't know what Andeville means. I mean, whatever.
Maybe a location.
If they are spicy, I do have some hot dog leftovers for us. So it's gonna be, yeah. I'll also fry up some eggs for myself. I'm gonna skip on the pancakes.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Got some happy campers.
Oh yeah, they're ready for. They got hot chocolate. They're good to go. The one just adventure powder, right?
I'm gonna lose my
On a windy
batter.
day. Here, I'll take the trash.
Okay, thank you.
Is that your measuring cup, Cal?
You know what? It actually is has measuring stuff in it,
That's perfect.
like lines, but it's cracked because it's so old. Like it's
Yeah,
cracked.
that's the bottom of the jet boil. It's
The
so
bottom
windy
of
we
the
had to
jet
set it
boil.
down.
But it is marked for cups and half cups and
Oh,
stuff.
there you go.
So I appreciate that. So I'm just gonna hold it tight and then hope it doesn't leak on my glove.
Yeah, you're okay.
All right. So I'm using coconut milk. I think it's gonna go really well with the pumpkin, and it
Oh,
actually
definitely.
has like coconut chunks in
Oh,
it.
that'd
Like,
be great. Kids are gonna love it.
yeah. All right, guys, I put the secret ingredient in. Chocolate chips. Chocolate chip pumpkin pancakes ready to go. Yes.
You want to take a shower at home? You got some hot chocolate all over yourself, Mr. Shaky Pants. All right, dude, go get under those blankets. We'll call you when the pancakes are ready. So we're boiling the sausage. You got one hot dog for Forrest. Pancakes will go here.
Oh wait, that's hot.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah,
that's a lot of pancakes.
Yeah, well, it's so windy. It's just really pushing the heat. Even with the wind guards up,
Yeah.
I can still feel that like heat blowing away.
I like to use a measuring cup to scoop pancake mix. I feel like it works faster, but that's I
Instead of
don't.
a wooden spoon.
Instead of a wooden spoon.
That's okay though.
It kind of did okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. Oh man, these are loaded with chocolate. Oh boy. No, making a mess. I'm gonna get 3 of them. 3 at a time. 3 pancakes at a time.
Well, 3 kids. That's perfect.
That'll work, right?
All right, finally had a good idea. So we got this wind guard up now. It's like just the top of our like a kitchen box. So that should help it out, Cal. That's a good wind block.
It feels warmer. Look at the water's even starting to steam.
Yeah, we're doing okay now. First flip was successful. Yeah, that windshield was the way to go.
Yeah, that helped. Nothing's pretty over here.
It's all right. It's gonna taste good.
It's gonna taste good, but it's just taking a while to heat up, so it's not super ready yet.
Good luck flipping that back.
Oh, this one's a big one.
Oh, you got it.
My spatula's a little.
Yeah,
Ooh.
perfect. 3 for 3.
Can't bite it now.
Still too hot?
Nope.
Tastes okay?
It's too spicy.
It's too spicy? All right, I'll get you a hot dog instead. There you go. For Granite.
One more.
It's not really a breakfast sausage, that Andeville. It's more
No,
like a,
is it peppery?
it's kind of peppery. So here, I'll put this, this is a hot dog for Forrest. We'll put it on
Okay.
Granite's plate.
Just put it on Granite symbol.
A little lower. All right, you 3, enjoy breakfast.
Thank you.
Pancake and a sausage. That sausage is a bit peppery. Pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, right? Cool.
Yum. Enjoy. The kids are securely in the truck because one of the guys who works for the city just came by and told us that there's a black bear running around.
And I saw it. It ran right up over that hill right there. What is it, Forrest?
And we saw 3 black bears.
Yeah, we've seen 3 black bears. We saw one here. We saw one in a dumpster, and the other one was on the side of the road.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. Oh yeah, up in that misty mountain.
Yeah,
Remember when it
yeah.
crossed the road?
That was so cool.
Oh, that was cool. We didn't catch it on film because it was too fast.
Too fast.
Yep.
All right, you gonna fire up some pancakes for yourself?
Yep, here we go.
Keep an eye out for bears. Well, Kelly, it has happened.
This is a pancake disaster. This one's burning. These 2 are not cooked yet. I think it's the flame is just not even because it's glowing.
Yeah.
So it might be glowing all in that spot.
Yeah.
At least
Oh my
the
gosh.
kids got round 1 and they were happy with it, but round 2 is interesting.
Well, listen, while you're doing that, I am going to start packing up. Granite actually has drum lessons. It's a little later today, so we do have to pack up for our kind of couple-hour drive north. Well, Kelly, another successful trip, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just gorgeous out here.
This is the perfect day.
The sun's like beaming now.
And it's warm.
Yeah, and high tide's coming in.
This little guy's gonna get saved soon.
Yeah, you can live, buddy.
Yep, the water's coming to get you.
So, you know, in the end, as we really now, in our, at least my mind,
Yeah.
shift towards the winter,
Yeah.
it was a fun trip to do. I'm glad we got one more trip out of the rooftop tent. I can't wait
Yeah.
to bust it out next year,
Yeah.
but I am looking forward to now diving into this much colder weather, rethinking gear, but the colder weather season's
Yeah.
upon us.
It's coming. The snow is like on the peak set back there, so
Oh, yes.
it's working its way down, and yeah, we're gonna make a shift, and I don't know, tent camping. We're gonna miss you for a couple months. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll bust it out in the snow and see how it
we'll
goes.
see how it goes. All right, everybody, we are building an entire Alaska playlist. Check out those videos. Feel free to comment. Let us know gear that we should consider, things we need to think about. If you want to really support, feel free to subscribe. And everyone, we'll catch you in the next episode.